Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. Sorry, I ran into a couple little tech issues when I was trying to get this to go live. I think I had the video privated instead of public, and I'm still getting used to all this, so I'm sorry about that. But hopefully you're finding this okay. I shared it on the community tab, and I think it'll share it in subscriptions and stuff like that, hopefully. But I just wanted to do some cozy reading sprints and hang out tonight. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to the new year. I am so excited to just hang out, catch up. Hope you guys are having a great cozy start to a new year, and hopefully you guys are safe where you're at. I know a lot of people are getting a lot of crazy snow right now. Let me know how the weather is where you're at. I'm in the Southwest, so it's sunny. It's actually almost hot here. We haven't had any snow, unfortunately, but I hope you guys are all safe and well. I would love to know what you're going to be reading or working on tonight, whatever it may be, whether you're eating dinner. Let me know what you're eating. I always like to know what people are eating. So I have a couple books that I'm working through because I never just read one book at a time. I can't. So I'm currently listening to Two Wicked Desserts by Lynn Cahoon. So if I ever go off screen to walk a little bit or go get dinner later, I'm going to be listening to this. Then my two current mystery reads for a vlog I'm working on that I'm hoping to have up next week, I should say, is The Court Reporter Always Gets the Last Word by Pamela Denke. This is the first in a cozy mystery series that I picked up at the Ashland Cozy Mystery Festival by a debut author. And then this one is called Widow's Walk, A Martha's Vineyard Murder by Rami A. Ray. And this is like a general mystery, like a murder mystery. It's not cozy, but I don't think it's like a thriller. I think it's just a murder mystery, and I'm about 96 pages into that. So I'm working on those, but I'm also really in the mood to tackle one of the books on my Read It or Unhaul It TBR that I just posted, which I thought was such a fun video. So I'm actually going to read some nonfiction tonight, which I know is really random for me, but I want to read the Bronte sisters. So this is all about the lives of the three Bronte sisters, and I'm just always fascinated by writers, and I like the Bronte sisters' work a lot. So I'm really excited to just dive into this. So I'm going to be reading all over the place, but let me know what you guys are reading tonight, what you're eating, what you're doing. I am nosy and I want to know. Hi, Jill. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hi, Princess Peach. Hey, Amy, I got my car back today. Woo! I'm so glad. I'm so sorry that you had all those extra repairs and stuff that it needed to. That's just, that is the worst. Car stuff is so stressful, but I'm glad you got your car back today. Jill says it's very windy and cold in Massachusetts. Oh boy, I bet it is. I've never been to Massachusetts, but I really want to go. That seems like such a beautiful state, but it is currently, I don't know what is the temperature outside right now? It's 45 degrees out right now. So for me, at least, that's not cold. It's not very windy. It just feels hot out because the sun is just beaming down on me. Lily says hi, and you're reading His and Hers by Alice Feeney. Oh, I hope you love that. That is one of my favorites by Alice Feeney. Super intense, but I hope you enjoy it. And welcome, Lily. Hi, Tiffany. You said, hello, friend. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Lily says you're eating spicy chips. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I feel like we have some fancy goat cheese in the fridge right now, so I might be getting a little cheese cracker combo going on this next one, because I'm definitely craving something kind of salty and savory like that. Emily says you're getting Chick-fil-A for dinner. Ooh, I love Chick-fil-A. That is one of my favorite fast food places. Let me get, what are your guys' favorite fast food places? Because for me, it's Chick-fil-A. I love Culver's and Five Guys. That's probably my favorite, if we're getting some kind of fast food. I just love it. Hi, Hannah Beth, welcome. And Tiffany says, hey, everyone. Hey. Molly says, hey, hi, Amy, I'm in the UK, but we have a little snow and ice, nowhere near as much as the US, though. I'm currently reading Anne of Green Gables and also The Princess Companion by Melanie Sellier. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad it's not too bad in the UK right now. But I love both of those books, actually. I love Anne of Green Gables. I need to reread that this year. That would be lovely. And I actually really love Melanie Sellier's. like her fairy tale retellings. I don't read a lot of fantasy, but when I do, I love a good like retelling. So I hope you enjoy that. Emily said, reading Cold Wind, loving the heck out of it so far. Oh, I'm so glad. So that is by Paige Shelton, and that is one of my read it or unhaul it books, and I need to read that so badly. Thin Ice, the first book in that series. So glad you're enjoying it, though. Hannah said, reading The Woods in Winter by Stella Gibbons. Not sure how I feel about it. Ooh, I'm not sure about that one. Let me look that up real quick, because I don't... So let's see. What kind of book is that? It's just like a fiction classic. Interesting. It's like a British literature. It came out in 1970, if I'm looking at the right one. You said Stella Gibbons. Yes, okay, Stella Gibbons. Well, I hope you end up enjoying it. I actually haven't heard anything about that book, but let me know how you like it, because I'm intrigued. It looks interesting. April said, went to the library today and picked up a couple, trying to decide if I want to get into Appointment with Death by Agatha Christie or the newest Janice Hallett. Ooh, that's a tough decision. I just grabbed some library books too, and I'm trying to resist the urge to pick them up because I'm trying to finish the books for a vlog right now first, but they're staring at me like I can feel their presence. But that's a hard choice. I really want to try some more Janice Hallett, because I feel like once I find my groove with her, I'm really going to love her writing. And then Agatha Christie, of course, is just so amazing. I haven't read Appointment with Death, but let me know what you end up going for and if you like it. I would love to know. Emily said, at Molly, I love Anne. I reread it often. I agree. I love Anne of Green Gables. I actually have never seen that TV series. So like Anne with an E or something like that. I've heard so many good things about it. I need to watch that. I'm the worst person about watching TV shows or like movies. Like I just rewatch the same like 10 shows and movies and just like play them in the back, and I don't watch a lot of new movies or shows, so I need to work on that a little bit. April said, I had leftover sweet potato lentil curry, trying to use up leftovers before a rare snowstorm hits us here in North Georgia. Oh, that is, I didn't realize Georgia, I guess I would imagine Georgia doesn't get a lot of snow, but I hope you guys are safe and cozy for the snowstorm, and that sounds delicious. I love curry and sweet potatoes. Oof, that sounds amazing. I tried this chickpea curry last year. I made that. That was really good. I would try that again. I need to keep working on my curries. Hi, Lily. And Molly says, me too, Emily. It's a reread too. Oh, it's so good. Princess Peach says, we are supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow, and it's been like 24 degrees. I want that 45-degree weather. Yeah, I've been waiting for just a dusting of snow, because we had like super sunny weather for Christmas, and I just wanted a little bit of white Christmas so badly. Yeah, and then we always get like this random like snow in like March or something, but it's like we start snow later than other parts of the country because we don't get a lot of it. I don't know. It's weird, but I wish I could share. Jill said, I used my truck today, and for once it didn't break down like the last 3 times. It's old, but it was my husband's truck, and I don't want to give it up. Yeah, I definitely get that. And plus, just anything with cars, it's expensive to buy a new car, to repair them, and I hope it keeps working okay. And I know also, cars can have a lot of sentimentality as well. So like the car I have is one that was like a car that my like parents passed on to me. So it's like very sentimental. I still have it, but I know like eventually I'll need to, replace it at some point. Hopefully no time soon, but it's just like the idea of getting rid of it feels very sad, So I hope it keeps working. April said, I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. Ooh, I love Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell too. That's kind of like my guilty pleasure. I just, like, I get the nacho cheese sauce and then I dip the tacos or whatever in it. It's real good. Tiffany said, reading Murder at the Lemonberry Tea, the latest in the Beacon Bake Shop, stuffed peppers, and starting some thrillers for a What Was I Thinking vlog, or Scaredy Cat Reads Thrillers. Oh, I'm so excited to watch that, Tiffany. For those of you that don't know Tiffany, one, you should check out her channel, The Beach Bum Bookworm, because she's amazing. She talks a lot of cozy mysteries and romance. But as you put it, Tiffany, you're like scare level is about Scooby-Doo or like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So she's not like a thrillers reader typically. So I'm very curious to see how that goes for you. And Stuffed Peppers, that sounds so good. And I love The Beacon Bake Shop. I just finished book 2 in that series, and I need to continue because that series is so much fun. Jill said, I'm concentrating on Eddie Winston is Looking for Love by Marion Cronin for Brenda Novick's book club. Eddie Winston is Looking for Love. That sounds interesting. I'm guessing that's a romance, I'm thinking. It looks like a romance. Sounds like it's supposed to be like a really fun, uplifting story about the power of friendship and finding love in unexpected places. Oh, that sounds so sweet. And I love the cover with the birds. How beautiful. I hope you enjoy that. Hello. Hi, Amy. Remember to hydrate, check the laundry, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. It's a good reminder. I need to hit the bell on more creators too. I always sub and like, but I'm bad about hitting the bell because sometimes YouTube is a little dodgy with notifying people. Tiffany said, favorite fast food, Arby's, Chick-fil-A, and Jimmy John's. Those are good. I do like Arby's too. They're fun. Jill says, I'm almost halfway done with it. Amazing. Jennifer said, hi, everyone. Getting ready to eat dinner, and then I'm going to continue with Dearly Deleted by Sarah E. Burr. Oh, is that part of that blogging mystery series? I want to start that. Dearly Deleted. What is that called? It's like a social media, a book blogger mystery. Oh, I so need to start that one. It looks so good, and I've heard some great things about that series. I need to read that. That looks really good. I hope you have a great dinner, Jennifer, and I hope you enjoy that read. It looks great. Tiffany said, April, I need that recipe. Sounds delicious. I agree. That sounds so, so good. Molly said, yeah, I haven't seen Anne with an E either. I want to read all the books first. I'm the same. I often rewatch my favorite shows instead of new ones. Yes, I am. Like, I could watch the same TV show over and over on repeat, and it just drives everyone else insane. My poor husband, he probably has, like, the Scooby-Doo soundtrack, like, permanently, like, just printed into his brain because I put Scooby-Doo on in the background when I'm like cooking or cleaning or just whatever because it's like my happy place. So I can watch the same ones over and over. And then I hear about good shows and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. But I have to really make a point to actually watch them. I'm working on it. I recently watched Murder on the Orient Express with David Suchet as Hercule Poirot, and that was phenomenal. We checked that out from my library. That was fantastic. So I was like, see, and I also watched Christmas in Connecticut for the first time for Christmas this year. And those were both 2 new to me movies that I loved. So I'm like, okay, we're going to make it a goal this year to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. But Anne with an E, I've heard so many good things about it. I do need to read more of the books though, because I think I've only read the first few in that series. Tiffany said, I rewatch the same TV shows all the time too. Pretty sure Hulu and Netflix judge me a lot. You know, my DVD player judges me a lot because I just have the same DVD like in there and they'll change it out for the next one in like this thick chunky series. Like I've been rewatching The Jetsons recently and I have like this thick DVD set with like 8 DVDs because it's all of the series and seasons for the Jetsons, and I just changed them out one after another for like 2 weeks, and that's what my DVD player gets to do. So, you know, my DVD player is also judging me, so it's okay. April says, are you in Georgia, Tennessee too at Princess Peach? Jill said, my husband won it from OnStar. Oh, wow, that's awesome. For the truck, wow. That's really great that he won it. Tiffany said, aw, thank you so much for the kind words. It's true, guys. If you like cozy mysteries, romance, or just like someone who's really fun and enthusiastic about books, check out Tiffany. You say, hey, Christina. And Jennifer said, hi, yes, it's the second, I think, talking about the Sarah Burr series. My brain like jumps around and then I'm like, I think I'm on the right track. Or the book blogger. I have it on Goodreads. I'm pulling it up right here. I think for the book blogger series. But she also has the trending topic mystery series, which I think is like a social media manager or something. So I really need to get on Sarah Burr is what I'm discovering here. Al Leo says, went to another city today for medical, but stopped at their library and found another Janet Ivakinich 11 on top, 11 book in the series. I hope that appointment or what you were doing in the city went well, and I'm glad you found another book. I hope you enjoy it. That's on my read it or on haul it list this year. Stephanie Plum, I'm coming for you. Christina says, hi, Tiffany. And Princess Peach says, my comfort shows are The Golden Girls and Pretty Little Liars right now. That's amazing. I actually haven't seen The Golden Girls. I know that's probably really bad. I think there's a lot of Golden Girls lovers here, but I will. It's on my it's on my list, but my comfort shows, I definitely think Scooby-Doo, Gilmore Girls, the Jetsons and like the Flintstones, so like Hanna-Barbera like shows, I guess. Some Disney movies. I'm trying to think what else. I just really recycle the same, like all the different Scooby-Doo movies. I'm like obsessed. El Leo says, I found 3 books in their sale book section, all 3 for $5. That's amazing. I'm so glad you found that. I love a good like library book sale. It's the best. Lily says, Real Housewives is my comfort TV show. Awesome. And VB Design says, I'm currently reading Leslie Meyer's Chocolate Covered Mystery. I love her Lucy Stone series. That sounds delicious. Maybe I'll get some chocolate with that cheese. That's thoughts. Lily says, hi, Kay Simmons. And Kay Simmons says, hi, Lily. Jill says, I love Tiffany's channel. I agree. I definitely agree. I was just watching her top books of 2024. And we had so many favorites in common and then so many that are like on my TBR that I've now moved up on my TBR because I was like, okay, Amy, we need to kick it into high gear and get to this because if Tiffany says it's good, I know it's good. And Tiffany says, at El Leo, I love the Stephanie Plum series. I need to get to that. Do you guys consider that a true cozy mystery series? Because some people were telling me that's not a cozy mystery series, but then other people refer to it as a cozy mystery series. So I don't know. I haven't started it yet. Emily said, I rewatched Little House a lot. That sounds fun. April said, I found your Instagram at Tiffany and I'll send it to you. Awesome. Plan to be book. My comfort shows are Little House. Ooh, apparently I need to watch that. I haven't watched Little House on the Prairie. Jill said The Golden Girls is hysterical. I've seen like clips of it and it looks so funny. And I think I would also really like to go back and watch I Love Lucy because I've seen clips from that too and it just looks hilarious and like something kind of fun that I would enjoy. So that's something I need to check. I bet my library has DVDs of. Tiffany says that April, thank you so much. And Emily said The Golden Girls is a favorite. Can't wait for the Cozy Mystery series coming out in April. I saw that they're having a Golden Girls like Cozy Mystery series. I saw that and I was like, wow, that's so fun. That is so fun. Princess Peach says, I love The Little House on the Prairie. Absolutely. I think I read some of those books as a child, but I haven't seen any of the shows or TV movies about it. So I need to maybe look into that. El Leo says, hi, Tiffany. Looking forward to reading about Stephanie Plum. Yes, I gotta join in on the Stephanie Plum because it just sounds so good. And Tiffany said, oh, Jill, thank you so much. You're the best. And Leo says, my favorite TV series is Midsummer Murders. Ooh, I haven't heard of that. A British drama series is what it's coming up as. Follows the efforts of Detective Chief Inspector John Barnaby to solve crimes that occur in the wealthy, isolated English country of Midsummer. Ooh, that sounds really good. It looks like it came out in 1998 was the first episode. That looks really good. Okay, I might have to bookmark that. That looks good. Tiffany says about Stephanie Plum, I would say cozy adjacent, but definitely not a traditional cozy mystery. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Cozy adjacent. I like that term. Because I read everything from cozy to thriller, so I don't personally mind if something is not cozy, but I like to be able to classify it correctly when I'm recommending it. So that's a good Good way to put it. Jill said Lucille Ball is the queen of comedy. Yes, I've seen like just her expressions are so hilarious. So I would like to really sit down and watch some of her work because I'm just feel like it's going to be amazing. So I need to get to that. Princess Peach says, wait, they are making a Golden Girls cozy? Ah, I'm excited. Yes, it's really cute. Let me look up the Golden Girls. It's called Murder by Cheesecake, and it's coming out, I think they said in April. And the author is Rachel Ekstrom Courage. Probably didn't say that middle name correctly, but it looks really, really interesting. I want to read that, even though I haven't seen the Golden Girls yet. That just looks so fun. VB Design says the Stephanie Plum series is not considered a cozy mystery. The series is a fun read with a lot of weird situations that will have you laughing hilariously. I'm excited. That sounds really fun. So yeah, I'm excited. I think that one and then the Alaska Wild series by Paige Shelton I thought might be cozy, but I'm getting feedback that it's more of just like a mystery, like a suspense, because Paige Shelton usually writes cozies, but I'm really excited to check those both out this year. Kat says, love Midsomer Murders. I need to check that out. I'd never heard of that. And El Leo said Midsomer Murders episodes are on YouTube. It's fantastic. Ooh. Okay, well that gives me no excuse not to check it out. Thank you for letting me know. Princess Peach says, I'm going to be reading The Body in the Bookstore by Ellie Alexander and knitting too. That is amazing. What are you knitting? And I hope you love The Body in the Bookstore. I'm caught up on that series and I'm just loving it. It's so fun. April says Murder by Cheesecake for the Golden Girls series. And Emily says Twin Peaks is another good one, set in a small mountain town, murder mysteries, and the soundtrack is so good. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds fun. I've heard good things about that too. Okay, I'm going to write some of these down on the sprint because otherwise they will just leave my brain and I will forget them in a heartbeat. But those sound so much fun. Okay, I think we're caught up on comments. I think I'm going to set us up for our first sprint. I'm thinking 45 minutes, if that sounds good to you guys. And then for those of you that haven't done a sprint with me before, I want to give you a forewarning. I use this cat timer and it meows when it goes off. So if you suddenly hear meowing, that is the cat timer. A cat didn't break into your house or your cat isn't freaking out. It's the cat timer. Princess Peach says you're knitting an ear warmer. Oh, that's good timing with all the cold weather coming up. I hope that goes well, and I hope you enjoy The Body at the bookstore, or in the bookstore. And Leo says, ooh, Twin Peaks was great. And Jill said, Twin Peaks I saw on TV, it was strange. I don't know, like I feel like mysteries can be very hit or miss when they go on like movies or TVs. Like, it can be very interesting or corny or like too dark. Like, it's hard to get that perfect kind of in between, but I'm gonna give it a try. It sounds good. VB Design says OMG, a Golden Girls mystery series, right? I'm not even someone who's watched the show, but the cover is so cute and I'm already so ready. And like there's pictures of the women on the cover and everything, and I love it. It looks so cool. So I've already got that on my list to try. And Emily said Twin Peaks is strange, but I love it. Yeah, I mean, strange can be fun. It can be fun. Just like, what is that? Ooh, what is that show? I watched a bit of it with my husband last year. Oh, that is going to drive me crazy. So it was like, I think it came out in the early 2000s, and it was like two main characters, a male and a female. And the female was kind of a redhead with blue eyes, and she was very cynical and didn't believe in the supernatural. But then the detective guy was more open to like supernatural type things, and they would solve mysteries together. And some of them would just be like normal crimes, but then other ones would be like actual like aliens and stuff. What is that? Oh, that is. And it had like a really catchy slogan too. What? Oh, that is going to drive me crazy. Okay. I'm going to have to figure that out on the break because that's... Wow. Yeah, it is completely out of my brain. Hi, Stacy and Steph. You say hi, Amy. We'll be lurking, but wanted to say hi. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, it's X-Files. Thank you both. Oh, that was going to drive me crazy. We watched a couple of the top standalone episodes from that because I think there's like half the episodes are like some kind of overarching plot and the other half are like standalone ones. And they were really good. So I want to try watching more of that this year. Thank you. That was going to drive me absolutely crazy. And I'm always the worst when I'm trying to describe a TV show. I can never remember like the actor actresses names. So then I'm always like, yeah, the redhead with blue eye. Like I wish I had better memories with the names, but I don't. All right, so I'm going to set us up for this first sprint, 45 minutes. And like I mentioned, the cat will meow when the timer goes off, so just don't be alarmed. And happy reading, everybody. We'll check in a little bit. Hi guys! How was that first reading sprint for you? I just prepped some sliders for dinner, which I'm going to pop in at the beginning of this next sprint. Just some like turkey and pepper jack ones with that like Dijon poppy seed topping that I've done in some of my vlogs. So I'm really excited for those. And then I made some really good progress on the Bronte sisters. There's some beautiful pictures in here. I didn't realize that Charlotte Bronte was actually an artist as well. Like she painted and sketched. I didn't realize that in addition to writing. So talk about very multi-talented. But this is very, very, very interesting. A very tragic upbringing. Their mother died very young, which I didn't know. I guess that was pretty common for the time. Unfortunately, she died of like childbirth complications, it sounds like. But it is a very, very interesting nonfiction so far. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, that's basically what I did on my sprint, was just read this, and then I'm going to pop some sliders in the oven. It only takes like 10 minutes. It's like the best fast meal ever. I was going to make a sandwich, but then I realized I have this turkey, I have this pepper jack cheese, I have the Hawaiian rolls. I was like, let me just make sliders. That'll be nice. And those are really great. They kind of they reheat well, so they make like for a great like work lunch or something. So I'm so excited. And let me see where we left off with the comments. I'm so excited so many of you are here. Let me see. Jordan says, hey, Amy, love your channel. Thank you so much, Jordan. Welcome to the sprints. That means a lot. Thank you. Molly said, thanks for the warning about the cat meowing, as I have 2 real cats at home. Yes, I never want it to scare anybody. I like the countdown because it's super cute. And I like to actually see the time counting down. At least for me, I find that motivating. But yeah, I realize if you don't know about the cat meowing as the timer like alert, it can be a little bit jarring at first. Sophia says, hi everyone. Hi Sophia. You say, I'm reading A Crafty Crime by Aaron Scott. Ooh, that sounds good. I gotta look that up. I've been wanting to read something by Aaron Scott for a while, and I haven't. Oh yeah, the Stony Brook mystery. That is so darling. The covers on that. I know she has some other like bookish cat looking, what is it called? A Whiskers and Words mystery series. I gotta read something by Aaron Scott. It looks so good. Hannah said, I got my supper into the oven, now going to do my workout. Go Hannah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm same as you. I'm going to get my supper in the oven very soon, and then I'm hoping to do a little bit more walking on my walking pad, maybe on the second or third sprint, just to break up the sitting, because I do sit so much as a freelance writer. So I try to just walk for 10 minutes here and there just to break it up. But I hope your workout goes well. Good for you. That's awesome. Nikita said, good evening. This is my first time joining your sprints. Thank you for them. Thank you for being here, Nikita. I will be reading The Elephants of Norwich by Edward Marston. Last book in the series, a historical mystery fiction. Ooh, I got to look that up. That sounds good. The Elephants of Norwich. Ooh, what a cool cover. Medieval mystery. That looks really awesome. I hope you're enjoying that, but thank you for joining. I'm so glad you're here. Tiffany said, Sophia, oh my goodness, so good to see you. And Christina says, hi, Nikita, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Can you believe it? I still keep writing 2024 down. Like, I was making my 2025 reading journal, and I wrote 2024. Takes me a while. Michelle Lynn Reed says, hi, just joining, reading The Trees by Percival Everett. It's heavy. May break it up with some middle grade. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. I'm so glad you're here, Michelle, and I'm not familiar with reading The Trees, but that's always a good idea, I think, to break up things that are a bit heavy. I like breaking up like thrillers or darker mysteries, definitely with the cozier mysteries. That really helps. And I listened to another chapter of this while I was prepping the sliders, and it's going really well. I'm really enjoying this series. This is the Kitchen Witch mystery series, book 2 by Lynn Cahoon. It's very fun, very whimsical. I like Mia as a character a lot, so that definitely helps break up some of the darker books. Sophia says, so good to see you too, at Tiffany. And Tiffany said, those sliders always look so good. Thank you. I would share if I could, but it's definitely it's a staple for us, especially at Costco, because they have the big packs of the Hawaiian rolls. You can get like 2 of them for a much better deal, almost for the price of 1, like at the regular grocery store. So we'll get those and freeze one of them. And then we usually have like turkey lunch meat and some kind of sliced cheese on hand. And I pretty much always have butter and like mustard and, the spices. So it's just one of those like go-to meals that I love. Jennifer said, just got a few pages and cleaned up after dinner. We had creamy mushroom chicken, roasted potatoes, and green beans. Yum. Good for a cold night. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I want to be over there for dinner. Wow, that sounds so good. I love mushrooms so much, and potatoes and green. Oh, that's all good. That sounds great. That sounds like a wonderful sprint. And what a yummy combo. Princess Peach says, okay, you were right. I'm obsessed with this book and author. 10 chapters in. I love a cozy mystery set in a bookshop. It's awesome. Yes, the secret staircase book. Oh my goodness. I always want to say secret staircase. I don't think it's secret staircase. It's not. Let me look that up. Secret bookcase. I got it. Secret bookcase series. Yes, I'm so enjoying that. I'm caught up on that series. And I just got approved for the NetGalley arc for A Victim at Valentine's, which comes out in February. And I'm so excited because that was one of my most anticipated releases for this year. And I'm actually planning on doing a Valentine's Day reading vlog, like kind of early February. That way I can post it before Valentine's. And so I have 2 Valentine's Day cozies I want to read, including that one. And then like 1 or 2, I think like domestic thrillers. I can't really find like a Valentine's Day thriller, but I'm like focusing on ones that are like about love or relationships for the theme. April said, started with Appointment with Death, got almost 50 pages done. It's very odd. Not quite sure where we're going, unlike any Poirot I've read. Interesting. That makes me curious. I wonder, I don't know what part of the series that's at. I don't know. It's Hercule Poirot number 19. Okay, so it's not like at the very beginning or end. So that's kind of interesting that you feel like you'd have your rhythm by now. But I'm curious. It sounds good. I hope it turns out good. I know it's a little odd right now, but hopefully I'll cross my fingers for you. I cannot cross my fingers very well. This is like my sister can like completely cross this part of her finger over the other part. And I just like, it looks painful, but this is my crossing. But I'm crossing my fingers for you. I hope it turns out well. Yeah, I don't know. Jill said, I read 20 pages of Eddie Winston is Looking for Love. Amazing. I hope you're enjoying that. It looks like a really just uplifting, cozy, romantic time. And Emily says, read like 50-ish pages. We'll get close to finishing tonight, probably, but most likely we'll finish tomorrow. You are on a roll. So that is amazing. And that's amazing. I bet you will be very close to finishing tonight. Molly said, I read about 15-ish pages, 9 in Anne of Green Gables, and around 6 or 7 pages in The Princess Companion. The cat timer is so cute. Thank you. I love the cat timer. I think it's adorable. And I just like having that visual countdown. Personally, I find it very helpful. But that's awesome. You're making great progress. I hope I know one of them was a reread for you, but I hope you're enjoying the other. Leo says, the cat alarm was hysterical. I'm reading about librarian Minnie and Eddie, her cat in the wrong side of the paw, number 6 in the Bookmobile Cat Mysteries by Laura Cass. I need to read that series so much. I'm glad you like the cat alarm. I think it's really cute and fun. I need to pick up that series. I think the first one is included on Audible, so I just need to get to it. There's just so many series, but that one looks so cute. So I hope you're enjoying that. I love the series titles for that wrong side of the paw. I mean, that's just so cute. Emily said, I've read some of Aaron Scott's Whiskers and Words books. They're so sweet and fun. I think you're the one I remember hearing. Like, I remember you mentioning them. I think that's where I'm thinking about them from. But I really want to try Aaron Scott because that just looks so cute. And what's not to love? Bookish cats. I mean, I'm there. That sounds amazing. Tiffany said, I'm excited about reading Aaron Scott's Only Murders in the Building series. Ooh. I gotta look that up now. Let's see. Aaron Scott, Only Murders in the Building. Is that the murder at the Morrissey? Perfect for fans of the show Only Murders in the Building. This new series from Aaron Scott follows Meg and a lovable cast of residents, both alive and not. That sounds very interesting. It's a 5-book series currently. Oh yeah, I think I remember talking about this in one of my new releases. That looks really good. If you read that, let me know what you think, because that looks really fun. Leo says, reading about, gosh, Spellcheck is after me. No worries. It gets us all. I'm a writer and I still end up like misspelling things all the time. It happens. Oh, speaking of cats, my friend Sonia got me these adorable earrings. It's a bookshelf with a cat on it. Is that not the greatest thing you've ever seen? Because I was like, this is the coziest earring I will ever wear in my life. And the other one is a match for it, I think, except the cat is black. And I thought that was just amazing. So, yeah. But yeah, Spellcheck, it comes after me too. Sophia says, what are sliders? Sliders are, they're just like mini burgers or mini sandwiches, like usually on like buns or like rolls. So I get the Hawaiian King's rolls, which people will sometimes use as like rolls for the side of their meal, like, you know, if they're eating pasta and they want like some bread or something with it. But I'll just cut them in half to make like little mini sandwiches, and then I put like some kind of lunch meat and cheese in there and like condiment, and then I'll bake them and they're really good. Or like you'll see sometimes at restaurants, people at home will make sliders and they're like mini burgers instead of like the big ones. I don't know if there's like a technical definition. Maybe there is one. Let's see. Slider definition: food. A slider is an American term for a small sandwich, typically around 2 inches across, made with a bun or dinner roll. There we go. That's what a slider is. They're just like fun. They're good to have like a couple little ones for like appetizers or like a meal with something else, or like little cute burgers. They're fun. Mary says, hi, Amy. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I'm reading the Morville Hours. It's 15 degrees here and up. Wow. Yeah, that's in upstate New York. So it's about gardening, so it helps. That might warm you up a little bit. That is chilly. I hope you stay warm and cozy, friend. That is very chilly, but I hope your read is good. Figs Library says, I just joined. I love your channel and hope you're staying on for a bit longer. I've been stressed out because of the fires around me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was just reading about those earlier today. I hope you stay safe. And yeah, I am staying on longer. And thank you for the compliment. That means a lot. I'm planning on doing like 2 more reading sprints, so we should have some more chit-chatty fun times together. But thanks for being here, Fig, and I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers. I'm so sorry with all those fires and the snowstorm. It just seems like all parts of the country right now are just under storm one way or another. Tiffany says, yes, oh gosh, stay safe. Yes, please, absolutely. You say thank you. Nikita says, I am definitely loving it. Read 44 pages. The author has multiple series that are historical mysteries, different time periods. Will be the first of his series I'm reading that I will finish. That's great. It's always so satisfying to finish a series. And that's really interesting that they write in different time periods, because that must mean they do so much research to be able to really nail that. That's so impressive to me. So that's awesome. I gotta check that out. Princess Peach says, Try Loves Music Loves to Dance by Mary Higgins Clark. It's kind of Valentine's Day encoded. Yes, I remember you commenting that. I just put that on hold at my library and it just came in. So that might be one of the books I read for that. So I might have, because I have A Victim at Valentine's by Ellie Alexander. I have this other Valentine's Day ebook arc that came out last fall that I didn't get to, but I'm going to read it for this because it's Valentine's Day. I'm thinking about reading Music Loves to Dance by Mary Higgins Clark. And then I have The Girlfriend, what is it, by Michelle Francis, which is like some kind of domestic thriller about a couple. And then I'm looking for maybe like one more thriller, a general mystery that's kind of Valentine's or at least like lovey to kind of go with the theme. But yes, I did put that on hold after you recommended that because it sounded and looked so interesting. So thank you again for the recommendation. Sophia says, love the earrings. Thank you. Jennifer says those earrings are adorable. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's the best. She sends such thoughtful gifts, and I just got them last night and I put them on my counter. I was like, I will find something to match and wear them with today because I need to wear these. Jill said, oh, I love those earrings. Me too. I so love them. Molly said those cat earrings, they are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love them. I don't know where she got them, but I absolutely adore them. And Leah says those earrings are adorable. Thank you. Sophia says, thank you. I should have looked it up instead of asking you. Nope, no problem. I ask so many questions in sprints. I really do. Plus, it gave me a better idea of what a slider is technically, because I had a visual, but like trying to explain it kind of helped me actually get it better, like formed in my head. Leah said sliders made popular by White Castle fast food chain. Yes, I've never actually eaten there because I think that's more of like an East Coast fast food chain, or at least maybe that's where like it started. So I've never had the opportunity to actually eat there, but I would like to eat there someday. Princess Peach says it's my favorite. Amazing. And Tiffany said Sonia is my bestie. She is so amazing. She is the kindest, sweetest, most thoughtful person. I love her to pieces. She is so fun. And you guys should definitely check her channel out too. Her channel is Sonia with an I. Sonia with an I, right? Like, man, I am the worst person with names. I really struggle. I want to make sure I have it right. Yeah, Sonia with an I. Just like Anne with an E, but Sonia with an I, which she is like the living embodiment of like Anne of Green Gables. So just yes, thank you, Tiffany. I was like, I always, like, I know these things. I know the names, but then when I'm put on the spot sometimes, I just blank, and then I worry that I'm getting it wrong, and I'm like, I don't want to spread misinformation. Ashley said, I need to find some Valentine's Day cozy mysteries. Do you have any favorites? I don't have a ton. I'm very optimistic for A Victim at Valentine's by Ellie Alexander because I've loved all the other ones in that series so far. I remember there was one from the Cupcake series, the Cupcake Bakery Mystery Series by Jen McKinley that I really liked, and I think it was book 1 or 2. Let me check. What's it called? Jen McKinley. Yeah, so it's the Cupcake Bakery Mystery Series, and the second book in the series is Buttercream Bump Off, and that one involves the two main characters at Fairy Tale Cupcakes gearing up for Valentine's Day, so I really enjoyed that one. I know I did a video like 2 years ago about some Valentine's Day cozies. I can try to add that link in the chat on our next sprint. I will add the link in the chat because I'm kind of blanking off the top of my head. That's part of the reason I want to do this vlog, because I just don't have that many Valentine's Day cozies, really. Let me see. Actually, I bet I can just bring up that video somewhere, and I will link that right now so that I can get that for you. Here we go. Okay, so I'm posting this here. I think you'll have to copy and paste it. I don't think it like lets you add a link that you can click on for whatever reason, probably for like spam reasons or something. But there's the link. And I did that one 2 years ago, and that was all about 5 new Valentine's Day cozy mysteries. So that had a donut one, a ghost one, some kind of bakery, Campers and Criminals cozy mystery. That's a good one. Tonya Kappas, she does the Campers and Criminals mystery series. I've read the first book in that. I want to keep reading that. And she has every holiday. I mean, like every single holiday or occasion, because she has like over 30, I think she has almost 40 books in that series. So I would recommend checking her out for holiday cozies or seasonal ones, because she has so many. So she'll have even multiples for Christmas or like Valentine's and stuff like that. So I would check out the Camper and Criminals mystery series. But Buttercream Bump Off, it's the second book in the Cupcake Bakery mystery series by Jen McKinley, which I really like. And that way, if you want to, you could still read book 1 first, since it's not too far into the series. And then let's see, Tiffany has one here. You say, I think her latest, The Cupcake Bakery, is also Valentine's Day-ish. And you say, I loved A Catered Valentine's Day by Isis Crawford. I know a lot of people enjoy that series. I haven't read that one in particular, but that series has a lot of fun holiday ones too. And then Tonya Kappas also has the Holiday Junction series, which is just holiday books. She does holidays and seasons so well. So yeah, both the Holiday Junction series, which I want to read this year, and then the Campers and Criminals series, which I'm working on. It has so many holiday books. It's insane. It's so much fun. Oh, and then was there one in the Plantation or the Cajun Country Mystery series? I'm working through that series right now. And I feel like there might be. The second book is like a wedding drama. That's the one I'm thinking of, but I thought there was a Valentine's Day one. Maybe I'm wrong. No, Oh, well, the seventh book in that series is called Cajun Kiss of Death, a Cajun country mystery. So it depends if you're okay reading out of order or if you're going to like binge the series, but that one is a Valentine's Day specifically. But it is book 7 in the series. But the Cajun Country Mystery series, I would recommend. I've read the first 3 now, and I've really, really enjoyed it. Emily said there's probably one in the Domestic Diva series. That's a good point. That's by Krista Davis. I would check that one out. And Tiffany said, I was caught up with the Campers and Criminals books for 9 days. That's how fast she writes. Tonya Kappas is insane. I mean, I know her books are a little bit on the shorter side, but still, I don't know how she puts out as many books as she does. I feel like every other Cozy Mystery release video, I'm including another Tonya Kappas release. Like, she publishes so many. It's so impressive because her books are really good. So she keeps the quality good. And I'm like, I don't know how she does it. Maybe a lot of coffee. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely a good series for any seasonal or holiday reads. And then Ashley says, thank you all for the recommendations. Of course, always happy to chat books. I mean, that's what we're all here for, right? It's fun books and cozy times. I think I'm going to go ahead and start us off on our next sprint, if that sounds good. I feel like my voice is starting to die a little bit. Jennifer says, Kathy Daly has some too, but they're all long series. Yeah, that's the only thing that's hard, because I had someone ask me to do like a Valentine's Day Cozy Mystery recommendations video, but it's hard sometimes for the specific holidays and stuff, because then it's like I could recommend books, but then they're like 8 books in or something. And if someone's trying to read it for the holiday, but they haven't read that series yet, then it's like a lot of people like to read them in order, myself included typically. So it's kind of hard to like time that right. Tiffany says, oh, the Haley Powell series is a Valentine's Day book. Ooh. That's, she's like a food and cocktail mystery series by Lee Hollis. That's right. I started reading, she's a newspaper manager and cooking column writer in Maine and a divorced mom. That one sounds really good. I have read parts of his Desert Flowers mystery series and I love it. So I've really got to get to the Haley Powell series this year. And Tiffany said that series is great. Yeah, Lee Hollis is so nice, and he was such a kind person in person as well. And he wrote on Scooby-Doo. If anyone's wondering, I'm going to keep telling everybody that because that makes me so happy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set us up for our next sprint. And here we go. Let's go ahead and reset that. And here we go. Another 45 minutes. Happy reading, everybody. We'll chat in a little bit. I'm going to go pop the sliders in the oven. Hi guys, how was that sprint for you? I am about 100 pages into the Bronte sisters, and it's going really well. I really like this nonfiction because it's told like a story, so it's very easy to read. It feels almost like a novel in the way that you're reading through their lives from start to end, but I really like the way the characters, the people are explained and like the world is brought to life and everything. And it just feels like you're reading a novel, which is a really enjoyable way to read nonfiction about people, I think. So I'm really enjoying that. And I had my sliders and listened to another chapter of Two Wicked Desserts while I was enjoying my dinner. But yeah, let me know how that went for you. I think we have a few more people hop on, which I'm excited about. But this is going really well. This is by Lynn Cahoon. I think I'm on, what chapter am I on now? Chapter 6. So physically, I'm over 50 pages into this now. So that's going pretty well, and I'm enjoying that. And the mystery's really kicking off. Let me see where we left off. I think we were talking about popcorn and Scooby-Doo. Sounds about right. Oh yes, we were talking about Lee Hollis, and Molly said he wrote on Scooby-Doo, and yes, so Tiffany and I were saying, yes, Lee Hollis wrote on Scooby-Doo and Golden Girls. I interviewed him, and he told me about 5 minutes before the live, and I don't think I asked him a single book question. When I met him in Ashland, I was so excited to ask him about Scooby-Doo. That's what we talked about mostly. And I had responded saying that he co-wrote Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, which is one of my all-time favorite Scooby movies, and some more recent episodes. And Princess Peach said, gotta make some popcorn. Cozy mysteries make me snacky. Absolutely. Tiffany said, yes, Princess Peach loves to read. Molly says, no way, I'm even more interested, right? Like, he's a big TV writer and a cozy mystery writer. I don't know if he still writes for TV, but I think he wrote for like a recent Scooby-Doo episode that came out in the last few years. Princess Peach says, I can't wait to read the popcorn mysteries. Amy put it in one of her videos. I got the first 3 coming to my library soon. I love popcorn. And I had responded saying Tiffany actually recommended it. That's how I came across it. And I'm so excited because her recommendations are great and I love popcorn. So I'm so excited because that's one of the series that I want to start this year. And Tiffany said the Christy Abbott series, it's so good. There's an adorable dog named Sprocket. I love that name. I'm so excited. So you're just saying, I hope y'all love it. And Amber said, sorry I'm late. No problem. We are planning on definitely doing another sprint here and getting some more good reading done because I just had like a really distracted morning today. I started catching up this afternoon and getting stuff done, but it feels so good to be like sprinting and focused right now. It feels so nice to hang out with all of you. Tiffany says, hey, Amber. And Grandma Susan says, glad to have found these. I'm glad you're here, Grandma Susan. Tiffany says, hey, at Grandma Susan, good to see you. And Grandma Susan says, hi, Tiffany. And Grandma Susan is listening to Death by Dumpling, had to switch from the Libby version to the Bard version. The Libby narrator was dreadful. Rarely do I say that, but I'm enjoying the book so much more. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I haven't listened to any of that series on audio. I've read all of those physically, so I'm sorry to hear that the Libby version wasn't very good for the narration. But yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm glad the Bard version is going better for you. I hope you like the book. I love that series. I love Death by Dumpling, and I feel like book 2 was like, and the rest of the series just gets better with every book. It's so good. Jill says, hi, everyone. Hi, Jill. And Tiffany says, hey, Jill. Hello, Lou. You say, hey, y'all, I'm reading Racing Against Time by Marie Farabella. Not my usual kind of book, but I'm enjoying it. Ooh, what kind of book is that? I'm Racing Against Time. I probably spelled that wrong. Is that, the Marie Farabella, Racing Against Time, a romantic suspense, it looks like. Interesting. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think about that. That looks good. Tiffany says, hey, Lou. And Nikita said, I read 54 pages of The Elephants of Norwich. You are making such great progress on that. That's amazing. Lou sends a heart at Tiffany. And Molly said, I didn't read much as I am quite tired, but I read about 3 pages. Hey, that is progress. And it is getting late. I mean, it depends, where you are, of course. But, like, even for me, like, I start these sprints, it's like 6:30 here where I'm at. I start these sprints at 4 because I'm such a morning person that if I try to sprint at, like, 6 o'clock my time to, like, 9 o'clock my time, I, like, fall asleep. So that's why my sprints are very early if you're on the West Coast, like I am more on the Southwest. But if you're tired, you're tired. You got to respect that, right? Is anyone drinking anything? I am sipping on some black cherry berry, non-caffeinated for sure, tea by Celestial Seasonings, and it's very good. With my Scooby-Doo mug, which is probably one of my favorite mugs of all time, because it's hard to beat that. Princess Peach says, 139 pages read tonight in my book. That's amazing, which is great. I've been in a reading slump, and I can't put this book down. It's so good. I got the Bake Shop series, the first 3 coming to my library hopefully soon. I'm so glad you're enjoying that series by Ellie Alexander. I love the Secret Bookcase mystery series. Been enjoying it. I so hope you love it, and I'm so glad it's getting you out of a reading slump, because those are always such a bummer. And I hope you love the Bake Shop series, because that's what I started with Ellie Alexander. I feel like that's what a lot of people kind of stumble on, because that's, like, I think what she's most well known for. But there's so many in that series. I got to read another, like, 5 or so of them to catch up to be on track for this year's releases with that series. But it's so much fun. And I feel like Ashlyn Organ, she just brings it to life so beautifully. Hello, everyone. I'm just joining the sprint. I'm trying to get into the snowman. Well, hello. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm not familiar with the snowman. I'm going to try to Google that, but I'm not sure which one that is. There's one by Joe Nesbo. There's a lot of books by that name. I'm not sure which one, but I hope it's good. Sophia says, I read 68 pages. Yay. That's incredible. Oh, so amazing. Emily said, I have about 90 pages left. Going to stop for now because I work in the morning and don't want to be up late finishing it, though I want to. That is always so tricky, and that's the hard thing about reading at night if you get into a good mystery like that. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Jill said, I'm currently reading Real Trouble by Karen McInerney. I love Lee Hollis books. Me too. I'm really enjoying his Desert Flower series, and I want to start the Haley Powell series. But I hope you're enjoying Real Trouble. That sounds fun. Tiffany said, I am 16% in Razorblade Tears. Amazing. Jennifer is 42% in Dearly Deleted by Sarah E. Burr. Really enjoying it. I need to check that series out. I want to check that series out. Tiffany said, oh, thank you, Amy. You're welcome. Princess Peach says, have you watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated series? I love it, but my all-time favorite Scooby-Doo movie is Zombie Island and Scooby Not Liking the Cats. Yes, I love Zombie Island as well. That movie is so intense, and the music is amazing. And the Cajun food, like the Southern food they're eating, I'm like, oh my goodness, that looks so good. And Scooby Not Liking the Cats is hysterical. I have watched the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated series, and I like it. I think the ending for season 2 got a little out there for me, but overall, I really enjoyed it. And I kind of thought it was fun that it had like an overarching plot line, unlike most other Scooby series. It was kind of interesting, and I liked how they had parents and like you really got to see this town, Crystal Cove. So it was kind of interesting that they weren't traveling around, but I thought it was really fun. I thought it was a good take on the original series. Got a little kooky, but I thought it was fun. I would definitely rewatch it. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Jill said, read 30 more pages. Eddie Winston is looking for love. Amazing. I hope you're enjoying that. It looks very cute. Jennifer said, I think it's really cool that Lee Hollis has a sister doing the recipes in the Haley Powell series, and the recipes all sounded really good. That is amazing. Because they co-write some of the books too, but that, besides the recipes, but that is so amazing that she does the recipes. That sounds amazing. Jill said, I agree. I love the Haley Powell series. I gotta get on that series. It sounds amazing. Tiffany said, agreed, the noodle shop gets better and better. Love Lana, all the side characters, and the inclusion of some really interesting Chinese culture. Definitely, I second all of that. I'm caught up on that series. I cannot wait for this year's release, which is called The Chow Maniac, which I thought was brilliant. I thought that was such a fun title. But I love Lana. I think her family and the side characters are amazing. There is a pug, which you guys know I love. I love little squishy-faced dogs, so I am right there. And I do like learning a lot about the different Chinese customs and stuff. Like the Chinese New Year one that came out last year was really interesting because I don't know much about Chinese New Year, so I found that to be really, really cool. Jennifer said the noodle shop series makes me so hungry. It does, because the food sounds amazing. Tiffany said that mug is super cute. Thank you. Yeah, I really, really love it. I think my mom got it at a Cracker Barrel for me, which seems really random, but apparently they had Scooby-Doo there, and I loved it. Tiffany says, agree at Jennifer. Yes, the noodle shop series will make you hungry. Molly said, oh yeah, it's currently 1:30 a.m. here in the UK. Wow, you are a trooper. I love your Scooby-Doo mug. Where did you get it from? I believe my mom got it from Cracker Barrel, which I'm not sure if that's, I don't think that's in the UK. It's like a chain. Is Cracker Barrel anywhere but? It's in 44 states, but I don't know if there's any outside the country. I'm not sure. But that's where I believe my mom got it from. You say, it's by Joe Nesbo and Nordic Noir. That is quite the tongue twister. I just saw that. Here we go. Joe Nesbo, a whole novel? That looks very, the cover is really ominous. That is pretty creepy looking, but I hope you enjoy it. It looks very like ominous with the snowman and the snowy scene. Books and Jams. Hi, Amy. I just found you from Maddie's birthday sprints the other day. I'm just getting here, but working on a bunch of books tonight and answering comments during the chat. Amazing. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad you found me. We had so much fun hanging out with Maddie for her birthday sprints, and she's such a lovely, lovely person. I just love her so much, and I just feel it's so fun to be able to celebrate with people when it's their birthday. I always feel so flattered whenever I get to hang out with someone around their birthday and like celebrate with them in any way. And those sprints were so fun, very chatty, but very fun. So thank you for being here. Lou says Cracker Barrel has good stuff. It does. Yeah, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of their food. I find it to be maybe a little bit bland for my taste anyways, but they have a really cute store. And they always seem to have like very interesting like niche pop culture items. Like I think I've seen Golden Girls stuff there, Scooby-Doo, like they just seem to have like very random, but it fits somehow. Princess Peach says, I love Mystery Incorporated. My husband and I both love it. That's amazing. My husband can voice Scooby and Shaggy. It's funny. And I can do Stitches and voice Princess Peach's voice. That is amazing. I love that you guys watch it together too. My husband will watch some Scooby-Doo with me, but not like binge a whole series with me. It's already in his brain enough. I like play it so much. But yeah, I thought that Mystery Incorporated was so fun, like a good modern take on it. And then I really liked the newer, was it like Scooby-Doo Guess Who? And they had like the celebrity stars in that. I think that came out in like 2016-ish, 2018, somewhere around there. But they had a bunch of like modern celebrities, and it was like a kind of Where Are You format, like standalone mysteries, but it was really fun. So that's so amazing. I love that you guys do that together. And that's fun that he can voice Scooby and Shaggy. That is so cool. Yes, it is. Yes, the cover definitely got me. That is a creepy looking cover of the snowman, but I hope you enjoy. Molly said, yeah, I don't think we have that. I still love it though. Thank you. Michelle says, hey, Krista at Books and Jams. And Krista says, hi at Michelle Lynn Reads. Let's see. April says, I wasn't really enjoying Appointment with Death, but I was determined to finish to see the mystery solved. I flipped to the end to see how many pages were left and accidentally spoiled the end, alas. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is rough. I'm so sorry you weren't enjoying it, and then that you got accidentally spoiled for it too. I'm sorry. That's a bummer. But I hope your other book is good. I know you had another book you were choosing between, so maybe that one, maybe it's fate. Maybe that book will, you know, help with the curve of how much you're enjoying your reading tonight. Hopefully, I'll cross my fingers for you. Tiffany says hi at Krista. And Emily said, I'll eat Cracker Barrel's chicken and dumplings any day of the week. I haven't had their chicken and dumplings. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I need to get the chicken and dumplings. I don't know what I've had. What have I had there? They had like pot roast and like mashed potatoes, like kind of classic sort of comfort food. I think I've had like mac and cheese and like soup there. But yeah, I've got to try chicken and dumplings. If I'm ever there for food again, I'm gonna try chicken dumplings. Michelle said, got the dog out and had some ice cream. Yum. Now sitting down to read more of the trees. Also recorded my library book haul for the month. I got way too many books out, but oh well. I know the feeling all too well, Michelle. I have a very hard time controlling how many books I take out. Or I'll put a bunch on hold because they're releasing at different times. And then they'll suddenly all come in at once, even though some of them released like 2 months earlier than the others. So you'd think they would be spread out somehow, but they all come in at once somehow. So it happens. It's optimistic reading. Leo I thought Cracker Barrel was a brand of cheese. It sounds like one. It really does. It sounds like I could see that. It definitely sounds like some kind of like charcuterie brand or cheese or something. Krista says, hi, Tiffany. And Jill says, love Cracker Barrel. Their pancakes are really good and the store is cute. Now, I haven't been there for breakfast. Maybe that's what I need to do instead of like dinner is try their breakfast because I bet that would be good. And the store is very cute. I love their store. Nikita says, Cracker Barrel chicken and dumplings are so good. That is normally what I get when I go. It is rare because my husband and I try to go only to local places. That's good. I always like to try local places as well. Yeah, I'll try the chicken and dumplings because apparently I've been missing out on those, but I gotta try that. And Jennifer says, oh, the hash brown casserole at Cracker Barrel is so good. Ooh, that sounds good. I have never had hash brown casserole at any place or any kind, so I'd be interested. Apparently, I just need to go to Cracker Barrel now, and I'm gonna order these things, and I need to try their breakfast. Maybe that's where I went wrong, is I didn't get these items. Those sound good. Somehow I'm getting hungry again, even though I just ate dinner. But that's not, we always talk about food, but I love talking about food, so that is a-okay with me. All right, guys, I think I'm going to set us up for our last sprint for like another 45 minutes, I think. Just because I know it's getting late for a lot of us, and guarantee in like an hour my energy will be like dropping off because I'm a morning person. So let's go ahead and set up for this last sprint with our cute little cat friend. And happy reading, everybody. Ooh, Jill says, if I remember right, they serve breakfast all day. Ooh, okay. Apparently, I want some pancakes. That sounds really, really good. April says, I'm going to get little boys in bed, excited for the next time. Yes, absolutely. I hope that goes well. And I hope you have a good night, April. Happy reading, everybody. We will chat in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that last sprint for you? Just finished the Bronte sisters. Wow. They are such inspiring people. They had such a tragic, so many tragic moments. This was definitely a very good read, but very hard-hitting in so many different ways because just one tragedy after another, and but also just a really fascinating look at their lives and what led them to writing the different books that they did. So it's a mixed bag, but it was a very good read, very impactful. So I am glad to have finished that. It's actually my first nonfiction of the year and my first book on the Read It or Unhaul It TBR that I can cross off. So there we go. We're hitting our goals this year. How was that reading sprint for you? I know a couple of us, I think, popped off because it's getting late. I know I'm definitely starting to feel it. I know Tiffany headed off to bed. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Tiffany. And a bunch of us were saying good night. And Jill was saying to call and ask about the all-day breakfast at excuse me, at Cracker Barrel, which I will double check before I assume. Liz says, hello, everyone. Hi, Liz. I hope you're having a great night. Sophia says, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, so I'm going to say good night. Really enjoyed this and looking forward to the next one. Oh, goodness. I hope you have a great night. You were plugging along. That is dedication. I can't remember the last time I stayed up to 2 a.m. I'm such a morning person. But I hope you have a great night's sleep, Sophia. Thank you for hanging out, and I'm definitely super excited to do more of these this year, especially now that we're past the holidays and God willing, I don't get sick a bunch like I did at the end of this last year between the holidays, some travel, and then just getting sick like every single month. For the last like 3 or 4 months of last year, I felt like I didn't get a break. So I was just not doing as much as I wanted to with this. So I'm really excited to hopefully do some more reading sprints this year. Michelle said, I'm heading to bed. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you for being here, Michelle. Princess Peach says, 73% done with my book. My head is spinning with so many suspects. You are making such good progress, and I am so excited that you're loving this series because it's just one that I've been loving. So I'm so excited for you to finish the first book and get into the other ones. Molly said, I read 25 pages of The Princess Companion on my Kindle. That's amazing. I hope you're enjoying it. I found that to be a really sweet, fun, like fairy tale retelling series. Jennifer said, got 3 more chapters in on Dearly Deleted. Amazing. That is great. You're making great progress on that. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I have just a little bit of allergies because my eyes have just been a little drier and like I've been sneezing more, and it just comes on really quick like that. Jennifer says, thank you for the sprints, Amy, and good night, everyone. Yes, thank you so much for being here, Jennifer, and good night, everyone. Thank you so much for making this such a lovely Wednesday night. This was so much fun. I look forward to doing it again. Keep an eye out on my community posts. I will always try to like share those on YouTube so that you guys can hopefully see when I'm planning upcoming ones. Leo says, thank you, Amy, for hosting the reading sprints. Have a good night, everyone. Have a great night, Leo. Thanks for being here. Jill said, read 23 more pages of Eddie Winston is Looking for Love. I just love that name, Eddie Winston. That's so fun. But I hope you continue to enjoy that, Jill. Krista says, I'm 69% through my audiobook, a Christian fiction called The Words We Lost. I also read some in print, The Appeal. Thanks for sprints. I want to get to The Appeal. That one sounds good. And those both sound really interesting. I'm glad you're making progress. Thanks for being here. Lou says, thank you for the sprints. Good night. Thank you so much, Lou. Good night. Simone says, this is my first sprint and I'm very happy to be a part of it. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm making great progress in Murder in the Locked Library. I'm obsessed with Ellery Adams. Thanks and good night. Oh, that is an author I need to read more from. I've read a bit from her and I've loved it. So I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying that. I need to read more from her. And thank you so much for hanging out. And I'm so honored this was your first sprint. I'm hoping to do some more this year, and I also do some on some of my friends' channels, so I'll post links to those as well. Princess Peach says, thanks for the sprints. I love this. Thank you so much. I have so much fun with it, and I've really been meaning to do more of them. I just, between the holidays, travel, and getting sick like 4 times in like fall, I just couldn't really squeeze it in, but I'm so excited to be feeling better. Well, I said thank you, Amy. I enjoyed my first sprint with you. So glad. Going to bed now as it's 2:30. Wow, you are a trooper as well. Get some sleep. I hope you sleep really well. And wow, yeah, I'm honored you stayed up with us. Princess Peach says, night, everyone. Yes, good night, everybody. Jill says, thank you for hosting. This has been fun. I have less than 100 pages left. Amazing. That's great progress. I'm so happy for you. All right, guys, good night. I think I'm gonna take like a hot bath and then tuck myself in because I am starting to get very drowsy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight and getting me on track with some reading because I've been all over the place this week and it was so fun to hang out. I will post some more links and stuff in the future for sprints and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad to have hung out with you guys tonight and I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, guys.